Papa, can you hear me? It's me, Natsuki. Papa, can you hear me? Don't beat the shit out of me. It's me, Natsuki. Wasn't that a positive way to open? Hello, it's me again. You know me. And you know Jay. We're like friends in your house, stealing your cookies and drinking your tea, if you have any tea. You better have tea.
Get tea. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
I have a hemorrhoid.
I want to see like a bit of drool just coming out of her mouth right there.
It's like she had a stroke or she has a large hemorrhoid.
Why? Why those two things? Oh man.
They're relatable. Maybe they're not relatable. Well, yeah.
I mean, not. They're like different ends. All right, whatever.
So.
Ha 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 ha.
Geez, that's enough, Wanda. Might have to start singing at you like we're Fiddler on the Roof. You're gonna keep reading, right? I like watching you read.
Yeah. I flipped
I
the
like
page.
brushing your hair. Let me brush your hair. Why is it so dark in here?
Time passes.
In darkness?
Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Looks like she started to fall asleep.
You should leave her there.
Natsuki.
Yes?
Natsuki suddenly collapsed straight onto me. Hey!
Whoosh! Fucking shit, fucking shit, fucking shit. Everything's black! Everything's black!
What?
Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika, reaches into her. Yes, you go.
I just got taken aback. Pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give.
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Like she doesn't eat. Don't worry, Wanda. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That she falls asleep? Oh.
Yeah, that's what happened. She fell asleep.
Or she's diabetic. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her, because I'm the best. Don't you want to be with me? Anyway. Why don't we all share poems now? Alright. Maybe Yuri will be super depressed.
Does that mean we go for Yuri first?
Yeah, let's start off on a hard note and just keep going up from there.
Yuri seems the most experienced. I think she's a slut. So I should start with her.
Ah.
I can trust her opinion to be fair. Hey, slut. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
What?
It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? Just making sure. It's shit. I guess that it might, be after reading through it. So it's bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might make Yuri, it might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think it's the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? Hell. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that, sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? I've just kind of been standing here while you talk. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Did you read this one?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate. I don't think so. Last time she wrote about, the raccoon. Bathing?
Was that her first poem?
I don't know. Must be this one. Bathing must be. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay.
I couldn't click off it for a second. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Take that back, bitch. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Was it too short? I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Wanda. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance it over after all, but remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. That sucks. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright. Monika.
Hi, Wanda. Having a good time so far? Do you want to date me now?
Natsuki's possessed or some shit. Yeah. Why did the classroom turn earlier?
Good. Glad to hear it. I'm going to ignore you talked about the turning, by the way, since you're new and everything. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, like kill people, tell me. I'm listening. I am always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right. Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway. Want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ha 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 ha, you better. Show me. Now! We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem.
I like it, Wanda. I like
Really?
you. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah ha ha ha.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Is that what happened? When we were picking things for the poem?
Oh, yeah. Pretty much.
Has that been happening the whole time?
Yeah.
Things I don't notice. Natsuki's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep, haha, haha. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you.
Okay.
She'll cling to you like a puppy. Aha, aha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Aww.
Jesus.
Sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. This is real depressing. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. What's wrong with you? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Who cares about her and her home life? Don't worry, I'm not very good at reading.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know, like Yuri.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in a wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle. Closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Okay. What do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Well, we did. Doesn't seem powerful. Seems odd.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Influencing my poems a bit,
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because I might let something slip about how this is all a ruse. So I don't want to come on strongly. Yep. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other, like you with me, I will let you know that I've killed everyone. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down the paper and tidy it up later. This sounds familiar. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink, especially if it's a shitty pen. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Goodbye.
Who should I show my poem to now?
Oh, Wanda. Who's left? Natsuki's
I feel like there
asleep.
should be another person here. Keep clicking around, I'm not getting anyone.
Sayori. But she's dead.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's get Natsuki next time.
Got it. Alright.
Bye.
Bye-bye.